Hi, I want to talk about a very polymetric concept called Korvai, which was found in a song called Spiral by Miles Okazaki. Let's see from his website how he describes it. Korvai is where an identical rhythmic composition is played in several speeds and is calculated to finish at the end of the rhythmic cycle. Okay, you're good to go. Bye, see you in the next one. How is this concept going to represent itself in the tune? So in the drums we have a theme of 5 notes, 2 lows and 3 highs. Pretty simple so far, but it's going to expand, which means that we're going to add more spaces in the notes to make it from a pattern of 5 beats into a pattern of 6 beats in total. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are no spaces, it's equal. And if I'll add a space on the third beat, it will be 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. The 7th variation is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 8, 9. So that was the extension variation. In the form, each group of numbers is going to repeat 3 times before we move to the next one. We'll play the 5 3 times, then the 6 3 times, so on and so forth until we get to the 9. Then we'll do it 2 times, and then we'll do it once. After that, we'll get faster in the subdivision, which is another layer that goes from 16th notes, quintuplets, sextuplets, and septuplets. The last part is going down from septuplets, sextuplets, quintuplets, and in the end, the quintuplets act as 16th notes, which gets us faster. What does that mean? So for example, if I count the grid as quintuplets, it will sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can also count it as 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and 2, and And if I'll move straight from one to another, it will sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Which means that we did a polyrhythm of 5 divided by 4, which is 1 to 1.25 ratio. Or in other words, if we were in 64 BPM, we're jumping straight to 80. And the next variation will get us to 100. And to make things easier, we know that the main form is in 32 bars of 4/4, and the drummer plays beats 2 and 4 on the snare drum, which is helpful. Okay, so we've covered the extension variation and the subdivision variation. Now let's talk about the ending of the song, which is, by the way, also the beginning of it, because it's a spiral. It starts on part D7 on beat 4, which is the beginning of the ending phrase, in septuplets. So let's hear it with the count.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1.
So what's my approach of doing it? I have to count 2 things simultaneously. One will be the phrase and the other will be the subdivision. So if I'll count the subdivision with my mouth, I can count with my fingers the other part. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And with my mouth, I'll count until 7, and I'll have to know where the 1 goes. It will start on the first, then it will be on the second, on the third, on the fourth, on the fifth, on the sixth, obviously. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1. And so on and so forth. And it's the same on every subdivision with every grouping. And this song contains a lot of them. So we started with 7/7, then switched to 6/7, and now we're at 5/7. And it's the same idea. I count 2 septuplets, and my fingers will count up to 5. And all I have to do is know where the 1 is once again. So if these are in 5, and my mouth is in 7, I'll be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, which is the first, the third, afterwards the fifth, the second, the fourth. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 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 1. And if I'll keep going, I will go back to that 1. You can try it yourself. So we're going back to the original phrase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once again, I count up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 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 1. And so on and so forth. Or here in this part, it only happens twice. I think you got the idea. So if I'm on the next part, T6, we have the same theme, but this time on sextuplets. So how do I practice that? I count up to 6, and my fingers will do the groupings. It starts once again with a grouping of 7, and I'll have to know where the 1 is. So it will be on the first one, then it will be on the 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got the idea. And if I'll play the grouping of 7, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then, but count up to 6, it will sound like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. You got the idea. Now that we've covered the subdivisions counting method, we have another approach which is called Konnakol. In Konnakol, you don't count the subdivisions, you count the phrase that you're actually playing. And in 5 notes, it sounds like da di gi na dum. Let's try to do it.
1, 2, 3. Da di gi na dum, 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 da di da 1.
So I hope you learned something today. Have a listen to the full song, and if you've got any questions, subscribe. Is that the way to do it? Alright, bye bye.